Hello, good morning, grade 7. We are now on our Module 8 and the topic in Module 8 is special products. So, special products has what we call the product that contains patterns. So, tatandaan natin kung anong pattern ang nabubuo sa bawat parts o bawat klase ng tinatawag nating special products. Let us start our discussion for today. The first one is what we call that summing difference of two terms. So, paano natin malalaman na ang given ay may summing difference of two terms? Tingnan natin yung example sa number 1. So pareho siya, may 3x tapos 2, then 3x minus 2. Ang kaibahan lang nila, magkaiba sila ng operation. So this one is positive, that addition, the other one is negative. Negative, which is subtraction. So how are we going to solve this type of problem? Okay, ganyan yan. So remember that summing difference of two terms will give you a product of summing difference of two squares. So let's write this one. So this is 3x plus 2, and then the other one is 3x minus 2. So all you have to do is to square the first term. So that is 3x then square minus, yung summing difference of two squares niya, square of the second term, that is 2 square. And then solve this one, it gives you 9x squared. Kasi 3 times 3 is 9. And x times x squared, and minus 4, as the square of 2 is 4. So that is for number 1. Now, what about for number 2? For number 2, we have a plus 2, and the other one is a minus 2. Again, further solving this, we have first term, we have a squared, and then minus the summing difference of two squares niya, product, it's 2 squared. So it will give you square of a, that is a square, and square of 2, that is 4. So that will be your answer. That is. So remember, the difference of two terms will give you a product of a difference of two squares. Okay? So what about this number 3? It's number 3. Okay, let's erase this one for number 3. Okay, for number 3 we have a given quantity n plus 2 and then plus 2n multiplied by quantity n plus 2 yan minus 2n. So you have to identify what will be your first term and what will be your second term. So this is your first term, this is your second term. This is your first term and this is your second term. So let us square the first term first. So this is n plus 2 quantity square. And then let us subtract the summing, as I said earlier, the summing difference of two terms will give you the summing difference of two squares. So square natin yung first term, then we're going to square the second term, that is 2n, and then square. So this is n plus 2 square, leave nyo lang yun sa ganyan, and then the other one should be 4n square. And that will be the answer for that. So that is the summing difference of two terms that give you the summing difference of two square, or the product of summing difference of two squares. Okay, let us now proceed to the next type of special product, which is known as the square of binomial. Okay, so the square of binomial follows the pattern such as this one. Bakit may positive at negative dyan? Kasi that sign matters between the binomial, between that expression, or what we call the operation of binomial. So may negative yan kapag yung operation ng binomial is subtraction, magiging positive naman yan kapag ang operation ng binomial is addition. So let us start this one. Let's say you have given x, quantity x plus 5 squared. So we're going to follow the pattern. The first term, your first term here is x, and your second term is 5. So remember your first term and second term. First term is x, so x squared, plus siya kasi ang operation niya is addition. And that is 2 times the first term times the second term, and then plus 5 square ng last term. So this could be x squared. This is 2 times 5, that's 10, times x, that is plus 10x. Okay. And square of 5 is, that is 25. So that is. So that will be the answer for number 1. Now what about for this number? For number 2. Your given is quantity 2b minus 3 then square. Okay, following the pattern, what will be your first term? Your first term is 2b and your second term is negative 3. So following the pattern, we have first term 2b, square of the first term minus. Bakit minus? Kasi yung operation niyan is or shall we say we can put plus here. Magkakaiba na lang niya kapag sinulog mo na siya. So that's 2. Bakit 2? Yung 2 constant yan kasi nga square of binomial yan. 2 times the first term, which is 2b, and then negative 3, your second term, plus negative 3 squared. Okay. So square of first term, we have 4b squared, and then 2 times 2, that's 4, times negative 3, negative 12. Times b, it's negative 12b. And then, last term, square of negative 3, let's give you positive 9. So that will be your answer for letter B. So let's go now to the number 3. For number 3 example, we have here 6x minus 3, then quantity squared. That is. So, your first term is of course 6x. And then square of your first term, then plus, that is 2 times the first term, times the second term, which is negative 3, and then plus the last term, which is, or second term, which is negative 3 squared. Okay. We have to square this one. This is 36x squared, and then multiply it in middle term. 2 times 6, that is 12, times negative 3 will give you negative 36. Negative 36 times x will give you negative 36x. And then square of the last term, which is 3, that give you 9. Okay? So that's how easy you're going to solve square of binomial. Let us now start our next topic, which is the square of trinomial. So remember, 3 terms yan, kaya siya trinomial. So let us begin. So how are we going to solve this number? So you have to do is to square all the 3 terms there. So x squared plus y squared plus z squared. Then multiply by 2, first term and second term times 2. So first, second, then 2. So that's plus 2. Then plus 2, then x, y. Then plus 2 ulit. Ito namang dalawa. That is y, z. And then plus 2, yung dalawa naman. Ito, kaya. That's x, z. So that will be the answer for that. Actually, that is the pattern in solving this square of trinomial. So let us begin this one. Ilahin natin yung number. So that, first, ang unang gagawin is, we're going to square all the terms. So a squared, so a squared, then minus, or then plus 2, or negative 2, b squared, then plus 3 squared. Yan. Then plus 2, then a times negative 2b. So you see the pattern, then plus 2 ulit, then negative 2b, then 3. Then last could be plus 2, then a plus 3. Then that, so a and 3 pala, a and 3. A and 3. Yeah. So this is a squared, then this could be plus, kasi negative yan, square of negative 2 is 4, then 4b squared, Then square of the last term should be plus 9. Then what about this one? 2 times negative 2 will give you negative 4. Then a times b will give you ab. So negative 4 ab. So this could be negative 2 times negative 2 give you negative 4 times 3 is negative 12 times b is negative 12b. Negative 12b. And then plus, this is 2 times 3, 6 times a is 6a. Okay, so that will be your answer for that trinomial. Now, let us now give example. Let's say we have here 2x plus 3y minus 7. Okay, let's try to solve this one. Okay, so ang una mong gagawin is square mo lahat ng term. So 2x square plus 3y square, then minus 7 or plus negative 7 square. And then plus 2 times 2x and 3y. Then plus 2, then 3y minus 7. And then plus 2, then 2x minus 7. So this is square root of 2x is 4x squared. Square root of that is plus 9y squared. Then this could be square root of 7, that is 49. Okay, so this is 2 times 2, 4 then times 3, that's 12. So plus 12xy. And then 2 times 3, that's 6 times negative 7, give you negative 42y. And then last term should be 2 times 2, that's 4, times negative 7 will give you negative 28x. Negative 28x. So that's how you're going to solve this type of special product which is known as square of trinomials.